Hello everyone, we are live. Right, good evening everybody. We have got an Instagram live tonight with Sara Cortese. Oh, she joined, fantastic. Molino, our Barolo producer, and we'll be tasting some lovely wines like this one. So grab a glass and let's just... Hi Sara.
Ciao Anna.
Ciao, how are you?
Fine, fine. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. Looking forward to tasting the wines with you.
Yeah. That's great. Maybe we can just wait a couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, perfect.
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 So yes, I'm Sara. I'm working for Mauro Molino Winery since I've been working for Mauro Molino Winery since 2018. So it's already 3 years that I'm here with the team. I'm the person in charge of the hospitality and marketing at the winery, and from this year, 2021, I will be in charge also of the all European market. So that will
Okay.
be, yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, now
Yeah,
maybe it's not possible to travel, but as soon as we can travel again, I will be very happy to come to London to visit you and also to go to
absolutely.
other countries in Europe. Yeah, I'm very excited. Um,
Definitely. Do
so
you want to maybe sorry to interrupt, maybe just say a few words about Mauro Molino for people
sure.
who don't know
Sure.
the company?
Mauro Molino is a family company founded by Mauro in 1982. We are living now under the second generation of winemakers, Martina and Matteo Molino. They are the children of Mauro and they are managing the company at the moment. Martina is in charge of the commercial part and Matteo is the winemaker, so he totally cares about the production. So we are located in La Morra. La Morra is one of the most important places for the production of Barolo. And that's for this reason that we are mostly focused on Barolo production, together with some other important varieties from Piemonte. Barbera, for example, also Nebbiolo, Dolcetto, and very small production of Arneis, that is the white variety.
Yes.
So we own 20 hectares and we produce 160,000 bottles. So we are familiar estate, family business, focused on
Yeah.
high quality wines. I mean, the quality is one of the most important pillars that we try to follow in all our steps of the production. Another important pillar is also the elegance and the aromaticity. So we really want to produce elegant and approachable wines, wines with good personality, but never aggressive. So this is really important for us.
Yes, and then in terms of like because we're very boutique also we're a small family winery. And that's why we sell wines from family companies like you who don't sell big volumes.
Yeah, no, I mean, we have small, I mean, for classic Barolo, Barbera d'Alba, and Langhe Nebbiolo, we have a bigger volumes, but then for all the other wines, we produce maybe 5,000 bottles or 8,000 bottles. So it's really, it's really a very small amount of wine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
small production. Small
Yeah.
production. One thing I wanted to find out about, because I know you're very big on sustainability,
Yeah.
and you have been for some years. So how long have you been like using those methods?
We have to say that since the beginning, Mauro Molino has always been involved in the protection of the environment. So since the beginning, we are using sustainable methods in the vineyards. In the last years, we have increased some of the organic methods that we are using. One of them is, for example, the cover crop method. That we started to use at the beginning in our vineyards of Barolo, and in a second time also in all our vineyards. So the cover crop method is an organic method that consists in sowing some legumes and grasses in our vineyards in the winter time generally. Then during the springtime, they are growing up, and they bring some multiple benefits to the vineyards. First of all, they increase the biodiversity, they increase the soil fertility, and they also manage the erosion of the soil and keep the water in the upper part of the soil. So it's really a method, an organic method that brings to us great benefits.
Sure. What have you got in the vineyards at the moment growing? What have you got?
Yeah, we have. I mean, we had because we cut it yesterday and the day before. But we had some beans, some lentils, some other grasses like mustard, wild fennel, cumin. So it's really a mix of several plants with very different flowers, very different colors. So it's really beautiful to see, and most of all, it's also useful.
Yeah, exactly. No, it must be very beautiful at the moment. I know that a couple of weeks ago you launched virtually your wine tasting room, which is set in the vineyards.
Yeah,
like overlooking is just stunning. Like it's metal and glass building with a lovely terrace.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah, it's really a great project that we actually started in a couple of years ago. We needed a bigger space to host our clients, our customers. So we started the building. It was the summer of 2019, and a few months ago we finished it. So we organized the virtual events 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I mean, I'm now in the new tasting room, and this is the view.
You can see. Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's really, I mean, it's really stunning. We hope to.
And your office is there too.
Sorry?
Your office is also there.
Yeah, I mean, my office is behind me. I mean, now we have a kind of a bar here, but yes, the office is just behind. So yes, we also, I mean, we are also working in a very super cool place.
Yes, wonderful environment. Wonderful environment. And are you doing virtual tasting from the wine tasting in the moment? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it was March last year that we started to develop this new project that is the virtual tasting. So our customers, they can buy the wines from our importers, and then they can book directly in our website in the section tours, the virtual event or the physical visit. But until now, it's still impossible because we will open on June 1st. So yes, I mean, we also studied this different possibility. It was strange at the beginning because we were not used, but it's nice. I mean, it's a different way to work. It was funny as well.
Yeah. Well, hopefully soon you'll be able to do it for real. We can't wait.
We hope so. Yeah. I mean, we have this big new tasting room. We have to use it. So
yeah. But it's an impressive view, really impressive. Beautiful evening over there in Lamora.
Yeah, that's it. I agree.
So, did you want to maybe start with a tasting of a Barbera?
Yeah, sure. So yes, we are here today with two of our very important wines. We can say both of them are ambassador wines for Mauro Molino, and it's our Barbera d'Alba 2019 and Classic Barolo 2016. I have 17 now open, but I mean, we will try. We can because we finished the 16 already, and we are also already have 17. But anyway, we can give a few information about both vintages. So we can start with the Barbera 19. Barbera is really an important one for Mauro Molino. It's one of the first wine that Mauro started to produce in the early 80s, and it's a wine coming from two different vineyards. The first one is in La Morra, second one is in Roero. So we have several vineyards in Roero, so in the left bench of River Tanaro. And actually we have a very old vineyards of Barbera, some of them around 50 years old, with 50 years old vines. This Barbera is really a wine that we want to produce in order to create an easy drinking and very pleasant wine, a wine suitable for an everyday consumption. That's the reason why we age it only in steel tanks. So this wine don't see any oak. And then yes, we bottle it generally the beginning of the year around March. 2019 was actually a very interesting vintage. We can say that it was very rich in color and fruity sensations. Moreover, we can say that the wines coming from 19 have a very nice personality, good freshness and acidity. Respect other vintages, like for example, respect 2018, it's a bit more powerful, so more complex and with a more intense color. And this was due to the different climate development during the year.
So you have a word for every time you have a vintage, you pick a word. So what's the word you chose for 2019's vintage?
Yes, I mean, Martina and Matteo recently started the game to find a word to describe the vintage, just one word, and for 19 was balance. That was actually the perfect word to describe both the climate trend of the vintage, but the same way also the how is the wine. So that's together with these the rich fruity notes, complexity, acidity, and freshness. This wine is really balanced, and it's really drinkable and ready to be consumed now, and I would say in the next 4 or 5 years.
Okay, right. So still, we've I think we shipped this the end of last year. So it's we were on to 2018. So I haven't tasted the 19 yet. So looking forward to this.
Yeah. Yes, the 19 wines are, as you can understand now from the tasting, they are very rich. So you have a very deep sensation of red fruits. And then your mouth is very full when you drink them. It's really a characteristic that we can find in all 19 wines.
Okay, yeah, that's delicious. And what would you eat with a wine like this?
So we have to say that Barbera is a very versatile wine. So it's really a wine that you can pair basically with any kind of food. It's very easy to pair with any kind of food. But my suggestion is, in my opinion, is really great if you want to do like an aperitif to enjoy with some finger food. Or also to pair with some fatty recipes. Thanks to the acidity, the wine will clean your mouth. So I would like to suggest some very Piemontese recipe, that is the vitello with the tuna sauce. I mean, you can find this vitello tonnato in Italian in every restaurant in the area. Another good pairing, in my opinion, is with some easy pasta with maybe some meat or some cheese. Also like white meat, like some chicken made in some way. But it's really it's very good with cheeses. So yes, Barbera is one of the easiest variety to pair with food.
With food, yeah, very, very versatile. Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers to everybody. Oh, yes, lovely wine. So is it like an introduction? The Barbera will be like an introduction to the rest of the range, because obviously you've got quite a few wines on. I mean, you've got your Barolo, but you also got single vineyards. But
Yeah.
is the Barbera like the introduction to the
Yes,
rest of the?
we generally call it like an entry-level wine. It's yeah, I mean it's one of our ambassador is really a wine that you can enjoy when it's young. So it's yeah, it's perfect to if you want to understand a bit our philosophy, how we produce our wines. I think that Barbera is a great product to understand a bit more how is Mauro Molino philosophy and what we the steps that we follow in our production.
Then we had a request. Oh, it's gone. Someone to join. It's gone.
Maybe it was a mistake or
Yeah, maybe they're just
yeah,
backing
because
up.
now it's possible to do, I mean, in the past it was possible only to be two
Two
people.
people.
Yeah, but now I've seen some live events where there are three or maybe four. Three, I'm sure. Four, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, that's a good, also a good way, you know, to be in touch and to explain, like in this
Yes,
case, our product range.
definitely. So yeah, anyone who got any questions, please ask questions. Let me just see.
Yeah, you can just write a comment in
Yeah.
the chat.
So did you want to say any more about this wine, or did you want to taste the Barolo?
But maybe we can taste Barolo. So I mean, there are more information maybe to discuss about Barolo since it's really one of the focus of the winery. Before
Absolutely.
tasting this wine, I would like to say that Barolo covers almost the half percent of our production, the total production. So it's really an important denomination for Mauro Molino. When we started in the 80s, we firstly produced our Barolo Conca. And then during the years, Mauro Molino had the opportunity to buy more vineyards and to increase the production of Barolo. The wine that we will try today is not a single vineyard Barolo, but is our classic Barolo. This means that is a combination of several vineyards that we have in La Morra and in Monforte d'Alba, blended together. So the classic Barolo is really the business card of our winery. It's really the wine that you can easily find in the different countries where we have a distribution. It's also the ambassador in terms of style and volume. So is really an important wine for us. When I speak about classic Barolo, I mean the classic means actually the blended Barolo. We are using 3 different vineyards. 2 of them are in La Morra. One is in the lower part, Annunziata, where we have the winery. The second one is in the upper part, in a denomination called Berry. And then the last part is in Perno. Perno is located in Monforte. So we have differences in the soils of these 3 vineyards and in the altitude as well. Annunziata is in the lower part, rich in limestone, with some clay, but more limestone. So we get really the elegance that we need to create a classic Barolo that is approachable even when it's young. From the upper part of La Morra, we get more the aromaticity. So the highest vineyards are the ones with more differences of temperature between day and night during the harvest time. So are the ones that really develop a good smell, a good aromaticity, freshness. And then from Monforte, so from Perno, we get more the structure in the wine. This is because Monforte is the soil in Monforte is rich in clay, and clay generally gives to the wine more complexity and also more structure and also more tannins. So we blend all these vineyards together in order to get both the aromaticity, but at the same time the structure that we need for a Barolo to age, and at the same time a good aroma at the nose. So that's the reason why we are doing this blend. And then this wine is aged for 18 months in big barrels in French oak. And after that, we are using, we are doing some bottle aging until the 4th year after the harvest.
So this is the 2016. So again, what's the word they use for the 2016?
In 2016, I was just reading because we have a question, but we can reply after.
Okay.
So 2016 can be defined with the word tension. I know that many of you already know a bit about 2016, since it's really a vintage that can be considered an outstanding vintage. It's one of the best in the last years, and or even the best that we got in the last 10 years. And wines are really deep, austere, again, a good freshness, a good acidity. And we decided to use the word tension because we think that this great complexity that we have in the wines, together with the aromaticity, has created great Barolos suitable for a long aging. Together with this important characteristic, that is the long aging of this wine, I would also say that they are great wines to age, but at the same time, they are very approachable. I mean, if you taste them, you understand that they are still quite compressed, but they are not aggressive. And I can say that this is really our philosophy that comes up in the wine. Because yes, they are great for the future, but at the same time, in my opinion, they are quite drinkable, in particular if you pair the wine, this Barolo, with some food.
Sure. Yeah. Beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, 2016 is really, it's really great. That's
it's so elegant.
Yeah,
we
can say that it was a kind of perfect vintage, and we are very satisfied and glad about the results, but we are very curious about how these wines will develop in the future. So we kept some bottles in the winery just to do some tasting in the future to see, you know, the different developments that we got.
It'd be nice to see. Matteo just joined. Like a vertical, and then just to see how the 2016 evolved. So how would you how long do you twist it? How long would you last for 2016? How many years do you think?
This is a classic Barolo, so it's really the entry level of our Barolos. But anyway, since the 16 was so great, I would say that then it depends if you like younger wines or an older Barolo, but I would say 20-25 years without any problems. Actually, we tried some old vintages recently, so 2001, 2003, so wines that are already 20 years old, and they are still great. So it really depends from the taste of each person. Personally, I don't like very, very old Barolos. I mean, like Barolos that have maybe 50 years old. I prefer drinking Barolos from 10 to 20, 25 maybe years old. But anyway, then it really depends on the taste of the people.
Yes. So you haven't got any more 2016. You're now selling the 2017.
Yeah, that's everything sold out.
Good.
Even if last year was a tough year for everyone, we were lucky because we were selling this great vintage, and actually people were really interested in this vintage, and that's why now we are sold out and we are selling the 17 already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great wine. Really great wine.
There was
We love Barolo.
yeah, there
Yes.
was Henrik from Denmark. He's one of
Okay.
our friends from Copenhagen.
Oh, that
Um,
has there was some damage to the um if you had any damage
yeah,
to the vineyards.
actually, this during the month of April, in the first 10 days, no, we have to start before. The spring this year started quite early because at the end of March we already had the blooms already open, so very small but
Yeah.
already open. And then the night between the 6th and the 7th of April, we got some very low temperatures here and in France. I mean, generally speaking,
Yeah.
a bit
Yeah. But not
everywhere.
so damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to say that fortunately, we got, we can say that we lost the 10-12% of our blooms. So it's not really a big problem for us, but we know other winemakers that actually had very important damages. So, you know, frost is unpredictable, and like the hailstorms, they are unpredictable, and it's
Yeah.
really difficult to protect the vines in that case. But anyway, we can say that we were very lucky.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, in parts of France, I mean, I know in Burgundy
Yeah.
and other places, they really they lost a lot of their crops. So yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's Mother Nature. So
Yeah,
it's,
exactly. We have to accept this and yeah,
yeah,
hope that yeah, the damages will be low each year. But
yeah.
anyway, we cannot control it.
No, for sure. So what's happening? So any other news? Obviously you've got your amazing virtual tasting room, but anything? It's a bit hard to plan. What's going to happen? Plans this year?
But
Um,
for this year, I mean, we don't have other big plans. I mean, we really look forward to start working again as before. So hosting people at the winery, going abroad to visit our clients, going eating lunch and dinner to our
yeah,
customers and restaurants here in the area. So for the moment, we have no plan. We have not planned anything in particular. Yeah, I mean, what we will keep doing is these kind of virtual events, virtual staff training for our clients.
yeah.
But hopefully for the autumn time or maybe beginning of next year, we hope to go back to normality. I mean, it's funny. I mean, live tastings are funny, but now we would like to do also in-person
Yeah,
tastings.
yeah,
So
definitely, definitely. It's an alternative. It's definitely a good alternative. But yeah, the real thing, seeing people is much better. But yeah, and I know, like our customers love our restaurant customers love seeing you guys. There's it's always really nice. So yeah, we've got this, which really helps. So I just wanted to say that those two wines are actually, we sell them on our wine shop, our e-shop. It's www.champagnesandchateaux.co.uk/shop. And so we've done a case with both the Barbera and Barolo at a discounted rate for the tasting tonight. But we're just going to keep it for a few more days, and what I'll do is I'll link this video to the case. So you can taste whenever you want. You can taste and then play the video and taste with us later on, or whenever. Yes, it's been really good. So yes, I don't know if you wanted to say a bit more or just oh yeah. So one more thing. What would you eat with a Barolo?
Yes, this is the important thing.
Good.
No, it's not possible. I mean, it's possible to drink Barolo alone, but I suggest you to study some good pairing.
Yes.
Barolo is, as we discussed before, quite structured and important wine. So the best pairing, in my opinion, would be some meat. Meat that can be cooked in different ways. Grilled steak or braised meat would be great. I would say that also any kind of truffle-based recipes are very nice with Barolo. And I also love drinking Barolo with some risotto. Like risotto with Castelmagno or risotto with porcini, like mushrooms. So in my opinion, it's a great pairing. In particular with Castelmagno, I've tried once Barolo Gallinotto that you also have in your portfolio with risotto with Castelmagno. It was great. Anyway, my suggestion is always to study a bit more in depth with the pairing and try to find a food that is balanced with the wine that you're drinking. So in this case, we need some tasty and important food in order to balance the complexity of the wine.
Yes, definitely. But it's always good. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Yes.
Me too.
Me too. But that's always nice to get some nice food pairings, and even better when it's from you, because you have some more exciting pairings for us.
Yeah, I mean, and then I love cooking, so sometimes I experiment some good recipes to pair, of course, with Mauro Molino wines, and that's great. Anyway, wines are very nice by themselves, but if you find a good pairing, you can really appreciate even more both the wine and the food.
Yeah. Yes. No. Completely agree. We always think it's good to have some good food with wine, and this is definitely a wine that will be enjoyed with food.
Yeah, Brasato al Barolo. I'm reading one of the comments. Brasato al Barolo, of course, is perfect with Barolo. It's really a second dish that you can find almost in all the restaurants in the area, together with vitello tonnato and carne cruda, tajarin or ravioli del plin. They are really great food to pair with our wine range from Barbera up to Barolo.
Oh, it's good to know. I love some more interesting, because our pairings at the moment, I think they're just simple, but I'll be able to update this on our website and on social media about some exciting Piemonte's recipes.
Yeah. It's good because we have so many different recipes. So if you and they are really, really tasty and really good. So we really hope to see you all in Barolo, in the Della Morra area as soon as we can travel again to host you for a tasting and then to enjoy some good wines together.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. Brilliant. Right. Well, thank you so much, Sara.
Thank
you. See
you
soon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Take care. And thank you so much for showing us these beautiful two wines. But yes, we'll try another time. We'll do a tasting of most probably on a Zoom tasting with the whole range, which they are standing wines. They're really outstanding single vineyards. So
anyway, you can be
so much. And there's some nice
both.
comments. Everyone's commenting on fabulous wines.
Great. So
Great.
anyway, for everyone, if you want to follow our social media account,
Yeah.
and I mean Mauro Molino and Champagne Chateau, it would be super nice to keep you
Yeah.
updated with any news.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much, Anna.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much. Thank you, Sarah. Cheers.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Ciao.
everybody. Ciao.
Ciao ciao.
Ciao. Oh. That's it. Bye.